Hello and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. I'm AC, and no, you're not having deja vu. I'm doing another Solis, but this is a PX. This is a 59 PX, so it's got the rooftop air conditioner and the generator. It also just came available a couple days ago, so I wanted to show it off in case you're interested and in the market for one. Couple things. No shave November. I actually did it this time. I didn't even shave my head, which I gotta say my mom's really happy about. She hasn't seen me with hair since I was like in middle school. So that was for her birthday, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this Solis here. This is on the ProMaster chassis. This is stock number 5N201236. If you're interested, please give me a call. I'll give you my contact info here as we go through the video. I'm going to start on this side, just in the front. We'll go through the engine compartment. I want to show a couple of things here, which again you may or may not have seen before. So this is the ProMaster chassis, so it is a gasoline engine, so make sure you don't put diesel in this one. We've gone back and forth on those. Right here's the hood lever, so it's kind of hidden. It's important to know where it's at. Here's your emergency brake. It's also important to have it off when you're swiveling the seats, and I'll show you how to do that. Actually, let me do that while I got you here. So the levers on the 21 PX are a little different than on the other one. So right here, this corner, this pulls the seat forward, and on the other side, and I'll show you from inside, is where the swivel is. So this will swivel back and forth. I've got the ladder out, so I'm not going to do it all the way till we get inside. Okay. The PX has a little nicer wheels than the P. It is a little upgraded chassis, as you can tell. It's the same wheelbase, 159, as the Solis P, but it's a little longer body because they added the rooftop air conditioner. This is a 3.6 liter V6. 280 horsepower, really user-friendly. Everything again is real easy to get to. Here's your windshield wiper fluid, your coolant. Everything is really accessible, so there's no issues on this one. Looks like they removed the flux capacitor on this one for some reason. It's missing. All right, so again, pretty simple. Not a lot to worry about with the ProMaster. It's a really good chassis, good engine. A lot of folks that have been buying them have given a lot of good positive feedback. These wheels are 16-inch rims. I want to point that out. And again, they are upgraded, so it's a nice look. From the side here, you can see, just like on all the regular Solis P, you do have easy access to your refrigerator. Makes it real easy to get in and out of when you're loading and unloading. Right here's your coach battery disconnect. So this is your on and off switch, so it lets you turn on the lights. We've got a couple USB ports. One thing that's not lacking in these Solises is USB ports. You got them all over the place. Okay. You got a little 12 volt outlet here as well. And then these are your lights. This turns on your light right here over the door. Okay. So you can see from while we're standing out here, you got an outdoor shower right here and then a standard outlet. The shower does have hot and cold water. This is your vent for your heat. Right now I've got it on because it's like 30 degrees out here. So everything, again, if you want to take the sand off your feet, kind of hose off before you get in your Solis, it's a perfect place to do it. And then I think what we'll do is let's go around the back. Let's do that. Back here, I want to point out a couple of things. I've got the generator running right now with the furnace on. You can see it does have a 3,500 pound receiver hitch. with 350 pounds of tongue weight, and you've got a 4-pin connector right here. So 4-pin connector is really good if you've got a small boat trailer or flatbed. I've got a kayak trailer that's got a 4-pin connector, works perfect for. The water bay right here, your wet bay, is, again, if you haven't seen this already, it's a super easy bay to kind of do all your options on. So you've got your dry camping, your tank fill, your city water down here. I don't know if you can get under there to show all those. Everything is really easy because it's color coded. So you just follow the picture diagram, you move these valves accordingly, and you can set it up for dry camping or city. You have another hot, cold outdoor shower on the rear. And then you've got a port for an additional solar panel. This does have a 220 watt flexible solar panel up on the pop top, but you can add additional if you plug into here. Here's your water pump switch. So it's got one in here or out here, and there's one inside on the control panel as well, so you can use either one, and I'll show you that when we're inside. This light button here, that red button turns on your outdoor light on the other side. And then while we're back here, I'd like to kind of, your coach will come with the power cord for your shore power. But it's got some, the PX gives you an additional probably, I'm gonna say 12 to 16 inches right here. They've built in some tracking all the way around the top of the coach on the back. So you can tie down whatever it is you have for cargo. You can put a bike back here. It makes it really easy to store additional stuff. And then you've got your storage here, which is really nice. This is a good place to put your ladder if you want to put it back here. We can put the shore cord in there, get it out of the way. I'm gonna open these up while we're back here, makes it easier. So just additional storage. You've got your little compressor to fill up a tire, your tools, and of course you got your goodie bag back here. So here's your sewer hose, here's your outdoor shower hose, freshwater hose, and they actually give you, for your cassette toilet, they do give you some odor preventer right there. You put that in your cassette toilet before you use it. Here's a nice size cubby as well. You can see back here we got our blackout shades. And these are really easy to use. You can actually take them off. They're just Velcroed on, so if you don't need them, you can actually take them completely off. They've got Velcro on here. And then you've got your bar back here. Again, this serves a couple purposes. So you can set this up if it's windy, you don't want the doors to be opening and closing on you. You can also set this up with there's a shower, somewhat of a shower curtain you can set up out here and do an outdoor shower. You can use it as an awning. You put the curtain up here, you've got with magnets, you can pin them up top. It gives you a little bit of an awning back here. You can sit back here, couple chairs, makes it really easy, and it gives you the option for an awning because it doesn't come with an awning due to the pop top. I want to point out one other feature. You do have a backup camera. When we go inside, I want to point out, so when you're driving in a van like this, you look in the rear view mirror and you don't see anything but what's inside the coach. They actually tied the camera into the rear view mirror, so while you're driving, you can actually see what's behind you. It's a really cool feature. All right, here's your 30 amp. Oh, it's kind of frozen. Here's your 30 amp shore connection here, your shore power connection. It's got a little blue light here when you're plugged in. That lights up, letting you know that there is power going to the connection. Here is your dump station for your gray tank. So it's got a 20-gallon gray tank and a 21-gallon freshwater tank inside, which I'll show you. This is your valve. So you set up your sewer hose here, open the valve, and drain your gray tank, which you can see right here. Does not have a black tank because it does have a cassette toilet. So you take this out, do this. It's got dewinterizer in there, so I'm not going to dump it out, but it's really easy to use, easy to dump. It's got wheels on it in case you got to take it a little ways if you're parked at an RV camp. And just pops in there. Comes with the key. Make sure nobody steals your cassette. This is your exhaust for your Truma heater that's inside. Right now it's blowing out there. From out here you can see the pop top. So it does have a 52 by 72 pop top. And I'll show you that inside. You can see the Coleman Mach Q air conditioner that the PX actually has on there. The original 59P did not have an air conditioner or a generator, which now it does have. This right here is your exhaust for your generator. Okay, now we can walk inside and I'm going to go ahead and swivel this seat around. All right, so when you swivel these seats around, you want to pull them all the way forward. Once you're in here, you can back them up. You can adjust your backrest here. Let's see here. There we go. Go ahead and zoom in on this because I've had folks call it, it's kind of camouflage. So again, it's this right here. You pull on this. One of them does the recline and the other one does the swivel. All right. Let me show you the backup camera because I really don't want to forget, and I think that's a really cool feature. So I'm just going to start the coach up. And you can see up here in the mirror, the backup camera actually serves as your rear view mirror. So while you're driving, even while you're going straight, you can always see what's behind you, which is really nice. Basic steering wheel controls on this ProMaster. So you have the volume controls for your stereo. It does have Bluetooth, and you can make phone calls obviously on this side. So this is going to give you your basic controls. You can make a phone call, tie in your let's see here. Here's your USBs right here. So you can plug in a USB to your phone, connect your phone to it, makes it really easy. Plenty of cup holders. There's 3 cup holders on this side. Both doors have a cup holder as well, so you're not going to run out of places to put your drinks. And I mean water. All right. So as you can see, I've got the pop top up. If you want to kind of show how much room is up there. Again, the pop top is 52 inches by 79, so it's longer than the one that we have down here. Comes in handy if you're a tall person. That's probably the biggest bed you're going to get in most of these little Class B vans. The canvas up here, it's got some screens. This front window is a screen, or you can open the screen completely. It's got 2 more windows up top. The ladder does come apart into two pieces, and then you can store it either up here over the cab or in one of the compartments that I showed you earlier in the back. Just kind of hooks on there. There's another little cubby right down here for additional storage. Okay. I'm actually going to tear this apart so I can put the table up. And you can store these up here, keep them out of the way. Your table in the Solis is a two-piece, so you got your base. Everything's stored really easily behind this seat here, so you can keep it out of your way. You can also set this up, so if you got somebody who wants to work on their laptop or read a book or whatever, they have a place to do that. You can swivel the front seat and you can eat together. Makes it really nice. Under here, there's some additional storage. Let's do it this way. So you have this little storage bin here. I'm going to take that out. Your low point drains are right in here, so if you can show that. So there's your hot and cold valves there. That's where you would open those up to drain your system. These seats are actually really comfortable. As you can see, it seats two back here. You got the 3-point seat belts, which makes it really nice if you got car seats. Really good. Some other Class Bs do not have that. In the kitchen here, we got a 2-burner gas stove. This does have a 6-gallon propane tank outside. And then you've got your sink. Let's see here. Your freshwater tank is under here. It's a 21-gallon tank. Plenty of room down here for your cleaning supplies. For a small coach, you really get a lot of storage. Let me show you this light down here in case you haven't already seen it. This is your freshwater gauge, basically. So when there's water in there, you'll actually see the water and what level it's at. You can turn on the light. Makes it really easy to see exactly how much water is in your tank, so you know when it's time to fill it back up. I point this out all the time, but I love it's a simple idea. You got the magnets up here. Really simple idea to keep those out of your way so you're not hitting your head. When they have the hinges up here, a lot of times they start to sag and then you can catch your head on those. There's your reading. So you can't sleep at night, you pull out all your manuals and you start reading until you fall asleep. Plenty of those. All right, now to the bathroom. So this is your bathroom and shower. So you can see it's got a rod up here so you can hang clothes while you're traveling if you like. There's a heater vent inside down on the bottom there on the right hand side. So it's actually keeping it heated, which is nice. You can hang up clothes if you need to dry it. There's a mirror behind here on the door, so you can make sure you're looking good before you go out. And then that locks. A lot of times when folks are trying to open it up, it feels like it's stuck. It's not. It just has a magnet down there that's a pretty strong magnet, so it holds on really tight. So as long as this is to the left, it's open. Don't be afraid to give it a good pull, okay? All right, now back here, let's see here, everything's frozen. There we go. So you push in on the table leg here to open it up. This gives you some additional counter space. If you had a little stool back here, if you want to do work back here, you can set up your laptop, set up a puzzle, whatever you want to do. All right. And then the Murphy bed just comes down. I'm going to open these up and then I'll let you check it out. Let me get out of your way. And I'll come in around the back. All right. So really good sized bed. This is 77 inches long, or so you can be 6'2", 6'3". I think I even had a guy that was 6'4" in here that said he fit kind of diagonally and comfortable. If you're taller than that, you can sleep up top where you have 79 inches, a lot more room up there. Here's your air conditioner. All your controls are right here. That does run off your generator, or when you're plugged in, makes it really easy to go off the grid with this new PX. Okay, to put up the Murphy bed, just fold the cushions up that way, lift this up. And just a simple little latch there. A couple more cubbies down here we didn't show from the outside. And you have your screen back here if you want to get some fresh air circulating, which we wouldn't want to do right now when it's 30 degrees, but it does have a screen. And there's one on the front as well. Let's see here. There you go. And then I want to show one more time here on this pop top, because I've seen it a couple more times. Just a couple tips when you're closing this. These little red handles here, you want to make sure these come in when you're pulling down on it. That just makes sure that the canvas is on the inside, so you're not closing it and the canvas is getting pinched on the outside. Okay, when that comes down, and I had already done this, but you want to make sure that your latches are being held up by the magnet that's up here. If they're not, when you close it, you're going to be pinching your canvas. So make sure those stay up. Tuck that back there and then lock it. You want to do that on both sides. Then this is your safety latch here. And that's just in case one latch fails. This is your safety here. I like to kind of tuck this in here, get it out of the way, and do it on both sides. That'll keep you from putting holes in your canvas. All right, well, I think that's it for the Solis PX. If you have any questions on it, you can give me a call, shoot me a text or an email. Call me directly if you have questions on this one or any other coaches that you see on our website, and call me anytime. I have my cell phone with me always. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys for watching. Again, feel free to, any comments, questions, reach out. You can, please share, like the video as well, so we can get some more folks interested in our coaches, and maybe give me some suggestions on what else you guys would like to do. At some point, I want to do a video on one of the Class A's and kind of go into some more detail on the electronics and the tanks and a bunch of other areas. So let me know what you want to see, okay? Thank you guys.